Today's AI has a speed limit. It's not your GPU, it's not your code. It's the token trap. Most LLMs work like an old typewriter, clicking out one word after another. In your UI, it's a minor annoyance. But in production loops, agents, search, extracts, and that latency compounds. It's the bottleneck keeping AI from feeling instant. What if sequential was the mistake? Today, we're looking at a breakthrough in LLM model architecture. It's Mercury2 by Inception Labs, the world's fastest reasoning language model, built to make production AI feel instant. Why is it so hard to make LLMs faster? It's the arithmetic of the autoregressive loop. Every token you see on a screen requires a full forward pass of the model. If your response is 6 tokens long, that's 6 serial rounds of computation. For a 100-word answer, that's 100 passes. Sequential, left to right. One token must be locked in before the next can even be considered. This is the bottleneck. In loops, this latency doesn't just show up once, it compounds. Mercury2 fundamentally changes the math. It doesn't decode sequentially, it uses parallel refinement, a process powered by diffusion. Think of it less like a typewriter and more like an editor revising a full draft at once. Instead of one token at a time, it generates multiple tokens simultaneously, converging from noise to clarity in just a small number of steps. This shift turns the reasoning trade-off on its head. Normally, smarter models mean slower models, more thinking, more waiting. Mercury2 breaks that trade-off. You get the intelligence without the lag. The result of this architecture is speed users actually feel. 1009. That is how many tokens Mercury2 can generate every single second on NVIDIA Blackwell hardware. To put that in perspective, current autoregressive reasoning models, the ones that provide the highest intelligence, usually top out around 40 or 50 tokens per second. Speed-optimized models have pushed that over 200. Mercury2 operates in a different category entirely. It's not just a faster model. It's a new benchmark for what's possible when model architecture meets NVIDIA's AI infrastructure. Let's look at the math in motion. When a user asks Mercury2 a question, it doesn't wait for the first word to find the second. Instead, it drafts the entire response simultaneously. In the first step, the model creates a fuzzy representation of the complete answer. In the second step, the relationships between words are tightened. The reasoning clarifies. And in less than 200 milliseconds, the full response crystallizes. The result is a feeling of flash intelligence. No typewriter latency. No waiting for the stream to catch up. Just answers, delivered at the speed of thought. In coding, speed is productivity. If your editor makes you wait for an LLM to think, your flow is broken. Mercury2 is already powering the next generation of developer tools like the Z editor. Because it can reason across 10 or 20 lines of code simultaneously, complex refactors and boilerplate generation feel instantaneous. With a 128K context window, the model can see your entire project. And with diffusion-based parallel refinement, it can suggest changes while the cursor is still blinking. The typewriter era of AI is over. Reasoning no longer has to be slow. Intelligence no longer has to be sequential. Mercury2 is just the first step in Inception's mission to make production-grade reasoning feel instant. You can get started today at inceptionlabs.ai. Thank you for watching.